it's Ness. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another video. Let's get started. It's super chilly. So I am cozy in a sweater and blankets and excited for the rest of the day. I'm excited for Thanksgiving, I guess. I'm excited for food and all the food that we're gonna eat. All right, let's grab our cute little memo pads that we have. Grab this little guy. This is actually from, you know, those little like memo, this little guy right here. This 100 paper pads. I took it and they would have like some of these sheets where it'd have like little comic strips, and I just cut out the comic strips and put them in my memo container so that way I can use them later on, just because I thought it would be better than just having like a full strip. I'm pretty sure that's where this one's from. Yeah. Okay. So we've got some memo sheets and we can put these guys in here. I think this would be cute here, maybe to like divide the page. So let's cut this thing up here. I actually had a friend kind of convinced me to play a video game last night. It's like a new RPG that came out. It's free, so I don't like feel bad playing it, or else I probably would not have played it, because if I had to pay for it, then definitely would not want to. But because it's free, it's like, okay, fine, I'll try it out. I actually saw that somebody, because you can pay to purchase things like mounts to travel with, and somebody paid $40,000, real dollars, for a boat in the game, which is insane. That's absolutely insane to pay that much money. Like, how do you have that much, that much money to put into a video game that just came out? Is what? I mean, I wish I had that much disposable income to put into just pixels, and that's saying a lot coming from somebody who loves video games and who has purchased pixels with real money. So, but $40,000, that's like a lot. But yeah, it's a boat that you can like have parties on, and you can like have other players come. You can invite other players to go and have parties, and they can go to your boat and hang out on your boat. And yeah, and then they also had like a really expensive skin, I think is what it was. And while you're on the boat, you can try on all of the stuff that they have. Like, they can make all of the stuff that they've purchased available for you to try on while on their boat. So they had like a ton of stuff available. I don't know. It was a lot. I guess that game can be very, very expensive with the cosmetics if you want to purchase all of the cosmetics. But yeah, I would definitely not purchase any of it. But they do have like some very cute mounts. Like, the mounts are things that you can ride around and make it so that way you can travel faster. And normally it's like things that you ride on, so like it'll be like in World of Warcraft, it'll be like a a tiger or a horse or a dragon, stuff like that. So they have like horses that you can ride on in this game as well, but then they also have like dogs, and normally that's not something that video games will have, like dogs. So I saw a reel where somebody had purchased a dog, and then they used the mount and thinking like, okay, you're gonna jump on the back of the dog and ride the dog like how every other mount is done. But nope, the mount is you have the dog on the leash and the dog drags you with the leash, and that's your increased movement speed, is the dog dragging you around on the leash. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't think I will be purchasing anything like that, because I don't know, that just seems like a lot. I guess I should have spaced this out. I always do this. Well, I've been doing it lately. I'm not like thinking very clearly lately about where I'm gonna place my stuff, but I guess this top bit doesn't really matter, so I guess I can put this here at the very top, and we can put this guy here, and this one here, and this little one here, and that should be good. All right. Okay, I definitely need to also make a jet pens order, so that way I can get some more glue before they go out of stock. And then also, like, I mean, it's already gonna take longer because of the holidays, so I need to get on top of it and just do it, so that way I can get it sooner better than later, because it's gonna take long to get here. All right. Okay, so let's put this here. Sticky Club put out, oh yeah, well, see, my brain, it thinks about like so many things at once. Sticky Club put out their previews for next month's stickers, and I think I'm only gonna get the cute for next month. You guys should check them out to see what you guys like before they close. Well, actually, I think if it's your first month, you can get them before the month ends. Like, you can get them throughout the month. But if you have a subscription going, you need to edit it. If you want to change your subscription or like skip or anything like that, you have to do it before, I believe, the 27th or the 28th. It's one of those days. So do it quickly, so that way if you want to skip or swap, you can do it, and you're not getting, or you can get like the stickers that you definitely want, you know. And then also, her calendar sold out on in her shop. So the one with this one with the stamps sold out in her shop. So I hope if you wanted it that you were able to get it. I actually saw a reel of the artist who created that calendar, and how they did it was so incredible, and just like the attention to detail was very, very inspiring, because it was all from the stamps that they created over the years. And it was very, very cool seeing, they did like time lapse of how they created each page for every single day of the year, and showing how they just stamped every single stamp, and then like redoing certain days because they didn't like the way that the layout was done, and then just how, you know, like one little stamp was off, so then they would, you know, get rid of it and then do it over again and stamp all of the images over again, and then they didn't like it, so then they would redo it. I don't know, I really liked watching that. I love I love watching things like that. It's very, very inspiring seeing the process. And then like it just makes me love traditional art so much more, because like I've done traditional and I've also done digital. And I've had like my heart always leans traditional, because it's so much more difficult than digital. Digital just makes it so much easier, right? Like if you make a mistake, you can just double tap and delete it, you know? You can't do that in digital or in traditional. You have to restart, especially with something like stamping. Like you can't just erase the stamp that you put like 2 centimeters too far to the right. You have to just completely start over. And if that was like your very last stamp, you just have to, okay, well, I'm doing this all over again. So I really like being able to see the process of seeing those things, because I feel that tension when I'm painting something, and it's like, oh geez, I'm gonna mess up this entire painting if I mess up like this whisker, or you know, like I mess up like this color, or you know, yeah. So it was very cool to be able to see the artist stamp out every single day, or you know, the days that they were showing in that reel. So yeah, I'm very happy that Mai was able to sell out all of her calendars. So yay for Mai, and if you got the calendar, yay for you, because then we can be calendar buddies with the same calendar for next year. So I'm very excited for that. And it's gonna be soon too, so that's gonna be super awesome. We're gonna have new calendars for next year and new notebooks for next year, and I'm just looking forward to all new stuff, which is great. And then I get to put like my journal up on my shelf, and I'm also looking forward very much to being able to have like more space for memory keeping, because like October was very filled with lots of memories, and because of that, I think I haven't been taking very many pictures for November, because I was like, okay, I really stuffed October full of pictures because we had our trip, and I just haven't been wanting to take pictures, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna completely stuff pictures for December as well. So I feel like November is gonna be completely lackluster. I think I've taken like probably 20 photos, and maybe like 5 of them are like favorite worthy or like print worthy. So yeah, I've been slacking on that, but it's like because I don't want to overstuff it, and it's already very big. I mean, look at this one like little section right here is very chunky. I mean, I stuck an entire book in here from the travels, so yeah. It's a lot. I'll flip through that in a future video from the trip, so that way you guys can see it. But yeah, so I think because of that, I've been limiting myself on pictures and stuff like that for November. Cause when I take pictures, I feel like I just want to get them like printed and in my journal, and I don't like to limit myself. So not taking them is like me limiting myself. It's like forcing myself to limit myself, which is so silly. But yeah. So next year, I'm going to be swapping to four notebooks, so that way I can have 3 months in each notebook, so that way I have more space for the memory keeping, which I really love the memory keeping portion of my journals. I think they're very important. They're some of my favorite things to flip through, and it's one of my son's favorite things to flip through as well. He really, really enjoys looking at all of the things that we've done throughout the year. So yeah, I gotta keep that up. Let's see. Okay, let me look at this real quick because I've just been yammering this entire time. So let's put this here, and I think we totally need some stuff to go down here because I don't write in this section, so I need something here. Like times when I've written on these little lines, this just feels so blank and empty. So we have to fill that up, and we definitely need something here and around here. Maybe here too. All right, so let's go with maybe some like deep reds. Like she looks pretty good. Let's do her. I actually wouldn't mind doing an eye mask. I kind of like this little kitty cat with her little hat as well. That's a nice deep red. We can do a Yumi sticker too. This one looks pretty nice. And kind of want to save the doggies. The kitty cat would be funny. A little black kitty cleaning himself without a shame in the world. Look at him. Oh, we need a little guy. Let's do let's do him. And then he's throwing it at this poor guy, but he doesn't realize that he's getting it thrown at him. Poor guy. All right. Let's see, we can put Yumi here in this corner. We can put this kitty here, right there, and then we can put this little chica here. She's enjoying her eye mask or her face mask, and then we can put these little guys here. He's about to get pummeled in the face, poor lad. Can put this little kitty right here. And then, let's see, what else can we put? We need some stuff for here. I think some stuff here, and definitely for this bump too, because there's, you know, that's the dead zone, the non-writing zone that doesn't fit anything, and its only source of or usefulness is just pretty stickers. So let's find some pretty stickers that can go there. Oh, we can do like this right here. These are pretty. Okay, so we can do these little guys. Because sometimes these kind of just like float around, so I feel like they're kind of perfect for these, where you can just put them in a line and they kind of act like faux washi tape in a sense. And the little shoes. Okay, and then we'll put mushrooms here too. They looked like they were gathering stuff. Well, they're gathering all of these little treasures that somebody dropped along the way. So maybe they went out into the forest to gather mushrooms to go home and eat, and then they spotted all of these treasures that somebody dropped. So they're picking up the treasures as well. Alright, so now we need some stuff for the right side to go up. So let's see what we can put. Let's see. Oh, I want one of these little guys, these cute little animals. I love them so much. They're so cute. I have to, maybe I might save this because my plan is to make either waffles on... No, you know what? I am making waffles on Wednesday because I'm doing this video on Tuesday. I don't know if I'm going to make waffles or pancakes, but I have all the ingredients to make one or the other. But I usually like to make waffles. So this is kind of perfect. We'll have him. Look at how cute he is with his little waffle. I like to have waffles with strawberries with, you know, like you put the strawberries and then you chop them up and you put sugar so they get like nice and sweet. And then I like my whipped cream, the Cool Whip, but put it in the freezer so that way when you take it out, it kind of has like a nice consistency of like ice cream. And then you warm up the syrup so that way it like melts the whipped cream and it's just so good. I don't know. I like the warmness of the fresh waffle or the pancakes or the French toast or whatever mixed with like the coolness of the whipped cream and then the hot of like the I don't know. I just like all the different textures and the heat and the hot and the cold. It's just like very, very nice. At least that's what I think. That's what I like to do. Okay. Maybe it's because like I really enjoy hot fudge sundaes, and that's like kind of what it reminds me of, like when you have like the hot fudge and you have the sundae. So it's like the ice cream is the whipped cream and then the hot fudge is like the syrup. And it's very yummy. But that's what I like to do. I like to put my whipped cream in the freezer. And I think I'm swaying Johnny on that because we got a Cool Whip container. And I always put it in the freezer because that's how I like it. And he got it for his pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. And he was trying to decide whether or not he wanted to put it in the freezer or if he wanted to put it in the refrigerator. And he was like, I think I'm going to put it in the freezer. So I was like, yes, put it in the freezer. This drawing, she actually reminds me of... Oh my gosh, what's her name? She's a YouTuber, but she also has like an Instagram. She dresses so beautifully. She dresses like vintage, like I think her name is Carolina. She has she just made like a book that's ugly vintage, I think is what it's called. But she's so hilarious and she's always making fun of like TV shows that do like period pieces and how like the women are always like, oh my gosh, my what are they called? My why is it slipping in my brain? You know the thing where it's like tight, it's like super tight, this thing right here. Why can't I think about what it's called? But they're like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm fainting because I can't breathe. And like she's saying like how, she's always saying like how that's inaccurate, like women would always wear them. Anyways, she looks like her. This lady looks like her. Anyways, that's so random. I'm trying to look for stickers for my page. Okay. Sorry. All right, we gotta get the stuffs. We gotta get the stuffs. All right, that went very, very random, very, very quickly, going from the whipped cream to the waffles to the whipped cream to liking it in the freezer to going to talking about the YouTuber to yeah. Okay. Let's see. I want to put one of these little birds. I think it would be cute on one of these little bunnies' heads. Just because I like to put stuff like on top of other things. And let's put a little eggie over here. Just because they're breakfast items. And I think it's cute. And okay, I think we're gonna go back to those little red items that we found. We're gonna still save the candy canes because I am tempted to use one, but we're gonna save them until after Thanksgiving. Gotta respect the Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna grab these little guys. I know these are like, some of them feel very Christmassy, but we're gonna grab the ones that could just be like fall. Like this thermos and this peanut butter. This could totally just be fall. Ooh, these flowers that are very pretty. And let's grab another bird to put on ahead of a bunny. And we can do a branch, maybe? I don't know. If we need something else, we can put a branch. But maybe we won't need anything else. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so pretty flowers, peanut butter, and a thermos, and a bunny. Put them together. They're long-lost lovers. They've come to see each other after a long time apart. And they're finally together again. Alright, let's put the little branch here. And then we can grab some red. I think we need just something right here, and then we could be good. Just because it feels so blank. Would cafe time fit there? I don't think so. Oh, it's too big. Okay, cafe time won't fit. So let's put... Do we have another breakfast item? Popcorn won't fit. Sugar? Let's just do this little guy. He's cute. We're gonna use a bunch of these. I mean, there's a ton of these little guys, so they kind of just have to get used as quickly as possible and as many as possible. We just gotta use them up. All right, so let's use this brighter red marker that I have right here. And let's go with circles because I haven't done circles in a really long time. Because I'm usually just doing like the lines. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to put it in here or not. I think I kind of do. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's put some circles in here. It all kind of like fades, like I know it looks kind of like in your face with the circles now, but it kind of fades away once you add in the writing afterwards. It doesn't look like in your face as bad as it does right now. Especially since I use black ink every single day, so the black ink kind of diffuses it a little bit. So yeah, but that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching. me decorate my journal for the day. And if you like these kinds of videos and you would like to see more, subscribe. I hope you have a really great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. All right, bye.